Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. In the last episode, we took on 3, 4, and 5 of Bright Savannah, and this episode we're taking on level 6, hopefully the boss, and other bonus stages. So let's hunt into stage 6, Cannon Canyon. Alright, let's get on into it, shall we? Alright, so they, I guess, pseudo-recommend Diddy for this level. But come up here, and you get to the first bonus room. Okay, so this isn't Donkey Kong related, but, at the time of this recording, it's either the day of or the day after the trailer for Borderlands 3 came out, and I never played Borderlands before, but also today or yesterday, the trailer for, I guess the original Borderlands remaster for PS4 and Xbox One and, I guess, PC, was also announced, so I'm, for like April 4th, the remake, not the Borderlands 3. But I'm looking forward to it because you know, like it I guess totes itself as being like the original looter shooter, which I mean I guess it could be true, but I guess that claim also doesn't mean anything to me. But I still would want to try the game, obviously. So I think I'll probably get it and maybe even do like a let's try of it, you know, see if it's really like all that in the bag of chips, if you know what I mean. And if you don't, oh well. Okay. So, let's see. Not here, right here. Sorry, no, not right here. Right here. You want to wait for the puzzle piece? Miss it? Oh my god. Apparently I am incapable of following my own advice. But yeah, so, as you clearly saw right there, all you need to do is, actually wait for the puzzle piece to be within, range, and then you just grab it. Throw this bomb over here, and you'll get another bonus room. You know, I guess when it comes to, like, having to go back to these puzzle pieces, at least they're, like, easy ones, and they're not, like, super hard cryptic ones sometimes. Because, like, oh man, that's why I dread K stages, because having to go back for puzzle pieces I miss, oh my gosh. I mean, actually, when I had to get the puzzle pieces I missed for Bobopolis, those weren't too bad. But, still, like, because, you know, you have to finish the stage, because if you try to exit, that won't work. You have to, actually finish the stage, or else you lose your progress. So we're gonna get that heart, but first you also... Wait, where is it? Right here. You want to come down here and get another puzzle piece. It's kind of interesting that two puzzle pieces are that close to each other. These things right here, they're pretty much just like those, screaming, statue things. They're gonna eventually fall when you get too close to them. There we go. Wait till they line up. And there we go. Now we're gonna have to aim this carefully to get the end. Oh, and another game that I want to get is Fallout 4. So, actually I do own Fallout 4 for PC, but I've, like, barely touched it, because, like, the game never really piqued my interest too much. Oh, by the way, come down here, drop it to this barrel to get the, what would have been the 5th puzzle piece. And like I always say, if you did what I did, you would have all 5 puzzle pieces. So let us do that. But anyway, like I said, I haven't really touched Fallout 4 too much because the game never really appealed for me for, like, what amount I did play. Which wasn't much, though. But a store that I live near is having, like, basically a get rid of stock sale. Not for, like, closing reasons, but, you know, just to, like, clean up inventory for now. And so, they were selling a couple of PS3 and PS4 games for literally just $1. I didn't have my wallet on me, so I couldn't get it, but I am tempted to go back, tomorrow to get it, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be a lot more motivated to try Fallout 4 knowing I only paid $1 for it. And I mean, even if it's not that good, I guess it's probably better than Fallout 76. Like, personally, I never played it, but, Alright, here comes the third boss of the game, Triple Trouble. So one thing that they'll do is they'll try to come down at you with hammers. And that's one reason why I wanted to have Cranky Kong, because when they're facing upright like that, you obviously can't jump on them because they have the horn helmets. But with Cranky Kong, you can, and plus you'll get extra height. So for right here, you want to be careful because they're going to be rolling around all fast and stuff. You can jump on them, or you can roll into them. Whatever's your cup of tea, really. It doesn't matter. But what you're trying to do is, as you can see, as they get hit, their fur turns lighter. And so what you want to do is do 3 hits on them. And so whichever one you did 3 hits on, they'll be knocked out. And then they'll go on to phase 2, and they'll both turn black again, so you have to do 3 hits on them again. So now they're going to be throwing these spiked bombs at you, and obviously you can't grab those. Oh my gosh. Oops. Please hit something! Okay, now for here, it's very easy. All you have to do is just jump on them, because they'll just be basically hopping around like a bunch of idiots, really. Alright, now, time for phase 3. So what he's going to do now is summon 2 ghost clones. So it doesn't matter, so they get knocked out in 1 hit, but it doesn't matter. What you need to do is hit the main clone, or not the main clone, the original body right there. But in the meantime, they're going to be throwing these spike bombs at you, but eventually they'll toss up 1 regular bomb, or watermelon bomb. But as you saw right there near the end, you can't sit underneath them either for too long, because eventually they'll wise up and they'll use the hammer on you. They'll drop the hammer. Oh man. I don't think this... I can't remember if this phase is infinite, actually. Oh, man. There we... What? How did I hit him and get hit? Never mind. Oh, well. You did good, Cranky. You did good. But we're already on his last hit anyway, so... But now they're a lot more aggressive in their bomb throwing. So you see they're going to be throwing a lot more. At you, gosh. Now that's definitely a... Oops, I didn't mean to grab her, but oh well. But that's definitely a harder, last phase of all the bosses so far. One thing that I never remember to do is test and see if you can, get all, if you're able to, knock out 2 of them at once. Because you see, if you get them both on the swing, they'll both, you could get them to the point where they're both, light, where 2 of them are light colored fur. There we go. So I want to test, so I guess I can now test and see if, you're actually able to, knock out 2 of them in one phase. So I'm gonna avoid that one who's swinging the hammer. Well, I can't hit him anyway at this point. Okay. Oh gosh. They really got me in this corner, actually. Okay, we have 3 of them who are life first, so let's see if we can't get, Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll see what happens if you can knock out both of them in one turn, because I think I've done it before, but I don't remember if you can. Let's see. Okay, I took out... No, I guess they gave him, like, plot armor, so you can't, skip a phase. That's a shame. That actually would have been really cool if you were able to skip a phase like that. Just by, like, playing extra well and, like, being strategic. But, oh well, I guess. Oh my gosh. Come on, stop hitting the wall. There we go. Hey. So, since I don't have Cranky Kong, what you have to do is roll into them to knock them over, and then you're good from there. There we go. I do like this boss theme though. It feels very fitting for the kind of fight that we're, like not the kind of fight, but like who we are fighting basically. Oh man, I didn't think it was that close to me. Luckily the goats, I actually accidentally said ghost actually. The goat, I just said it again, come on. The ghost can drop hearts. It's like I literally just told myself not to say goat again, but I ended up saying goat anyway. Okay. Well, now that I got 4 hearts, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh. Okay, let's get this last hit in and get her over with. And I got hit anyway. There we go. Ah. Well, that's the first boss step I've had in this game. I'm pretty sure we'll get, I'm trying to think for the bosses. We'll get probably one more boss where I'll have a dep on. But other than that, I think we'll be pretty good overall. Yeah, I think only one more boss step. I know I could predict it so well, but you know me. Always have to be arrogant. But anyway, since we got enough time, let us go to whichever one was A. Okay, here we go. Let's go... Actually, no, we're gonna just do A and B today. So first, let's head on into Rickety Rafters. Oh wait, I remember what this K stage is now. Actually, I like the K stage for this world quite a bit. Like, I was just looking at my notes for like where the puzzle pieces are, and even though I'm not that descriptive in my notes, I actually can remember easily based on what I say in my notes, because you know, like how sometimes you write in a way where literally only you can understand. It's like that for me. Okay. So one of the main gimmicks here is that you need to pull on those vines that have, like, that guy's head on them. Okay, I guess we're not really gonna hide it too well. That's basically, the leader of the Snowmats. I won't get too much into it for story reasons, but... he looks like the silhouette of the guy in the intro, basically. Alright, and if your eyes are perceptive, you'll see that there's a flip panel right here. Ah, I hate when I miss one on those phases like that. Let's see here. Okay, we should be... Oh my gosh. We should be good. There we go. And you guys doubted me. How dare you? Hahaha. Oh, another game. Sorry, I have such random trains of thought. Like, I'll think about one thing and then I'll think about another thing so quickly. Another game that a game that I did get very recently, like I think 2 days ago, was Batman Return to Arkham. It's basically PS4 and maybe PS1 versions of or remakes, I guess, or remasters, I mean to say, of Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City, which is really great to have. Because I played Arkham City before. It's a great game, by the way, but I never had the opportunity to play Arkham Asylum. So I know the game Arkham Asylum is very different from its follow-ups, but I still look forward to seeing where this huge Arkham success started with. Because like I said, Arkham City, great game. Oh man, especially the music. Like, I like casually listen to the main theme sometimes. Particularly like the last few minutes, or not few minutes, like the last minute of the main theme about. So, this actually isn't a puzzle piece, so if you miss it, don't worry. It's not, I guess, mission critical, so to speak. But you get some nice goodies here. Just wanted to show that off anyway. There we go. So you want to climb up above these vines, pull on this, come in here, and puzzle piece number 3 waiting for you. There we go. Oh, okay, actually, oh, no. Okay, that's not terrible. I could probably, is the barrel still there? Yeah, it's still there. I could probably, get back in there. There we go. Because you want to jump off of him to get that, in. Okay, yeah, so I remember this section right here. It tripped me up a bit at first, but if you look very carefully, you actually see a vine right there in the middle of the banana, so hold your grab button, press, and there's your puzzle piece. I'm gonna get rid of you because you annoy me. Alright, ready, aim, fire. Ready, aim... Oh, no, never mind. I thought another charger was gonna show up. Luckily, checkpoint was just... Luckily, checkpoint was right there. Get on mine, get up here. Oh yeah, here's another one of those buffaloes. When you're grabbing these bananas, you want to be careful not to activate them just yet. There we go. Make sure you aren't a problem for me. So this is what I was thinking of, where there were 2 platforms back to back. And also right here, where there are 2 platforms back to back. Okay. So jump underneath here. Hurry and get to this, so that way you can jump back. Come on, don't leave just yet. Can I? Nope. Oh, that's just annoying. Oh well. At least it's not another missed puzzle piece. I hope so anyway. Now I got myself paranoid. No, I think I remember where the last puzzle piece is. Okay, let's climb up, jump over, get the G. There we go. Okay. Let me see. Do I roll into this grass? Here? Yep, there we go. And that's puzzle piece number 5, secured. So over here, grab the vine, jump. Jeez, platforming game is off today, but my puzzle game is on point for the most part. Jump back and shoot. I said, grab this, jump back, shoot, and there we go. Okay, so yeah, this would be an extra long episode, but definitely not too bad of anything. Oh, okay, actually I remember what Breed B is. It's basically, this game's version of the Bramble levels from the original trilogy. Bramble Scramble. Okay, so first and foremost, we want to get above us, because that's where the first puzzle piece is. And as you can see, the level is kind of actively being built in front of you, so you don't want to get too antsy. I'll take Cranky for this one. Just because I'll have all this bramble that I have to deal with. Okay, so for these plants right here, you want to jump on them when their mouths are closed and their lips are exposed, but if you have Cranky, you can ignore that, but one thing to keep in mind is that those plants can only take 3 hits before they fall back down. Do that to get the second puzzle piece. So as you can see, I'm ignoring that, his mouth, but he's also taking damage from my cane instead. So you don't want to get too reckless with them. Okay, up here is a hidden vine that you're going to want to pull on, so that way you can get to this puzzle piece. Oops. You're supposed to, because you're also supposed to collect every, banana here. So let's get back down, grab that puzzle piece, and shoot back. So it actually wasn't too bad because of the bananas I got. Let's see. No, it's actually this vine. No. Oh no, what am I talking about? Right up here. A good bonus room. I'm telling you, man, that one bonus, those 2 bonus rooms with the same design before, those probably scarred me for life. Ah! I was about to say, don't you scar me for life as well. Oh, something that I've heard recently, today actually, that is really interesting is, and it's been making some rounds, is how Monolith Soft, the people behind the Xeno series in general, but I guess their most iconic games being Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, have been recruiting people for various game roles, specifically as described apparently, to help make the next Legend of Zelda game. Or main series of the Legend of Zelda game. Oh, by the way, you see this, like, one lone banana? Yeah, that's your cue to jump down. And now, people are debating whether or not this means that Monolith Soft is taking the head as developing the next Zelda game. But, Monolith Soft have, their names have been with games before that they weren't the main developers on. Sometimes in the video game industry, like what's happening with Metroid Prime 4. Nintendo, you know, obviously Metroid is a Nintendo IP, but they're recruiting retro studios to, make the game, or at least help them make the game. So that's kind of like what could be considered, not to a lesser extent, but still, what's happening here, could be happening here with Monolith Soft. They're basically just here to help make the assets and all that for the next Zelda game. But even still, just the knowledge in general that a new Legend of Zelda game, for one, is in the works, and at least to some degree, Monolith Soft is helping. And Monolith Soft helped make Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild. To what degree, I don't know. But, to what degree they were an asset, I don't know. But, even still, who knows what kind of influence they can have in the next game production. But like I said, overall, the best news is the fact that a new Legend of Zelda game is essentially confirmed to be in the works at the moment. And I know I was talking with some people that I know, and we were talking about, you know, what are they gonna do to follow up Breath of the Wild? Because a lot of people consider, you know, Breath of the Wild, you know, a new leap forward for the Zelda IP. So it's kind of like, where do you go next to really be a good follow-up, or a great follow-up game even, to a game that, you know, pretty much released to near universal acclaim. So, you know, very interested to see where that goes eventually. I mean, I doubt we'll see anything at this E3, but, I mean, hey, if Nintendo wants me to give them all their money, they know what to do. Just slap some Zelda in front of me and I'll be, like, on my hands and knees for them. So, I forget if I mentioned it, but Legend of Zelda actually isn't my favorite, franchise. Actually, my favorite franchise is Pokemon, so, you know I'm excited for Pokemon Sword and Shield later this year. I'll definitely be a moment where I shell out some good money for a great, I'm sure it was going to be a great game. But that is another one complete, all with the puzzle pieces collected. So, let's see. Yep, so that's Stage B, and we unlocked the K stage. So, in this episode, we finished the last of the stages, took on the boss, and in the next episode, we're going to be doing the K stage, as well as doing the puzzle piece compilation video. See you guys then.